Good morning, family and friends. Oh, goodness. Good morning. How are you this morning? Oh, my goodness. It's hump day again. It's hump day already. Have you been doing something great for yourself? Have you done something great for somebody else? You know, as I always tell you, a smile, a text, a kind word, you never know how it's going to make someone on the other side feel. You just never know. And then on the flip side of that, you never know how if you say something out of your mouth it's not quite positive to somebody else, you never know how that's going to affect them either. It could ruin their whole day. It could set them off. So my philosophy is always be kind. Be kind. And getting vendettas at people and doing wrong things against people, that's not a good thing. And I'll tell you, case in point, there's somebody that's been messing around, trying to get under my skin. And my first inclination was, you know what? I'm going to get this person back. I'm going to do this and this and that and the other thing. And then the side of me that stands up and for morals and truth and justice and the American way said, you know what? Don't waste your time because this person is just trying to bother you. Whatever this person is doing, that's their problem. That's their issue. Don't co-sign on that garbage in that bull. Yeah, I'm not going to go through the whole thing because, you know, I don't do the cursing thing. I'm not saying I've never cursed in my life, but for the most part, I don't. So I'm just saying it's a lot of bull that I'm not going to fall for. I'm not going to let that destroy me. I'm not going to let that get to me. I'm not going to curse the person out. I'm not even going to confront them about it. I'm just going to let them go right ahead and let me live in their apparently I'm renting some space in their head. So I'm not letting them rent space in mine because this person I had totally forgotten about. They weren't even a flicker of my memory. But every time I turn around, they're doing something, you know? I can't let that affect me. So no, I decided last night I was almost a bad girl and almost did something that I shouldn't have done. But I told myself, no, you are not going to do this. You are not going to evoke revenge on this person. You're not going to do it. You're just going to let them go ahead and do what they want. So no, they're not going to rent any space in my head. They can go ahead and let me live in theirs. That's fine if that's what they want to do. So the bottom line is what I'm telling you is life is too short to sweat the small stuff. Life is too short to let somebody get under your skin and to bother you. Life is way too short to just to have anger and apathy and just be upset with people. So live life to the fullest. Be happy. Be kind to other people. Don't lie. Don't cheat. And I know we all have that little thing of us that wants to do these things. Yes, we all have that little part of ourselves that wants to do these things. But the basis of what I'm saying to you this morning is to be honest. Be honest. You get a long way with being honest. And I did mention in one of my other lives once that a couple of men had said to me they can't be honest to women. They said because if they're honest to women, then they get the short end of it. But, you know, you have to really look at yourself and say, what is it that I'm doing? What is it that I want to do that if I'm honest about it, that somebody's not going to like? Well, you know, if you're if you're living life in such a way that somebody's not going to like it and you're honest about it, don't say, oh, I can't be honest with you women because they don't like it. Come on. Who's going to like it? Why don't you check yourself? Check your life. Check what you're doing. Because what you're doing is probably not right. And you want her to co-sign on that garbage? No. She's not. Most aren't. And it goes the same thing for men, women. If you're doing something that's not right, and you tell a guy the truth, and he says, "Hey, that's not for me." Nah. Well, move on, because apparently he wasn't for you. So be honest, be truthful, check yourselves, be kind. The name of the word, the word for the day is kindness. Be kind. Be thoughtful. Be truthful. Don't try to tell lies. Don't try to use people and get over on them and then get mad when they don't co-sign on your garbage. So if I've been rough to anybody, I apologize to you because I didn't mean to. It just bothers me when people are like that. Anyway, on a happier note, we've got Bingo Under the Stars tomorrow night. Our contest has ended, so the contestants have 5 days to finish their home. The contest ends on May the 25th, which is my daughter's birthday, at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. The contest ends, and the winner will be announced on May the 28th, which is my birthday. And we have 5 judges who are going to judge the houses. We have 7 contestants, and they are all working feverishly to get their homes done and to get done what they need to do. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see what they've done. So in a few minutes, I am expecting my Michaela, and so I'm not going to stay on here too long. I've stayed on longer than I expected. And there is another topic that I'm going to discuss with you that I've been discussing with a friend, and that is morals. Morals according to who? So at another point, that's going to be the topic of discussion. I may even invite this person on to my podcast, and we'll have a good discussion about this because it was kind of good. Anyway, it sounds like my computer's going wacko and I don't know why. So I've got to check into that and find out. So everyone, make it a great day. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's hump day again. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to someone else. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for somebody else. Give somebody a kind word. Text the person that you haven't spoken to in a long time, or maybe give them a call. You just never know. They could be one. Your call could be the one that just is it for them, okay? So always remember and never forget, I love you all. Have a marvelous, marvelous day and a marvelous week. Bye-bye.